Hey guys, it's foraging season, which is why I decided to go ahead and make these super cute and dainty mushroom earrings. Come along with me and see how I do it. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and make our beautiful mushroom earrings. These are actually super cute, light and dainty on the ears, and they are made of pure glass. Oops, you can see it here. Now, I want to go ahead and start assembling the mushroom part first. All right, with that said, let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our mushroom, our lampwork mushroom, and I'm going to go ahead and get part 0575, which is this 50 millimeter pinhead, and we are going to thread our mushroom onto our flathead pin. Then we're going to go ahead and get our part 1118 MF, which is this 3 millimeter bright silver ball, and we are going to thread that onto our flathead pin like that. And then now just going to come a little trick of working your fingers a bit to get these wires bent into place. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and bend our pin back like that, like so. Okay, now we don't need all of this pin to make our loop, so I am going to grab our flesh wire cutters and I'm just going to cut off about half of that length right there. And so now we've reduced the length of our pin. Oop, my little ball needs to stay on. Then I'm going to go ahead and get our round nose pliers, and I am going to curl my wire until it meets the other side. And you'll need to kind of finesse it a little bit here and there to make sure that you are getting a really good round shape. You might have to go back and forth a bit and readjust that wire to make sure it's exactly in the place you need it. And then I like to go ahead and get my flat nose and crimp down that loop I made just a little bit more to make sure it's held in there securely. And guys, I'm sorry, I had actually put lotion on my hands prior to making this video, so my hands are super slippery. They look great on camera, but they are slippery for making jewelry. All right, and there you go. We've got one of our 2 earrings down. So let's go ahead and repeat that process. Flathead pin, beautiful lampwork mushroom, 3 millimeter silver ball, and then we're going to go ahead and bend that pin over, cut off the excess. Oops. Leaves a little bit more cut off. Okay. Get our round nose pliers. And go ahead and curl that on over. And then just for added security, we're going to go ahead and crimp that round part on the top just a bit more to make sure it's safely secure in there. All right, and so now we've got 2 of our earrings. I'm going to go ahead and make a second set of these earrings because they're so popular, and just so I can have a couple have a pair in inventory for the next sale, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more. So why don't you guys come with me now? So we're going to repeat it again. We're going to put our mushroom on our pin, silver ball. Oops, again. Sorry guys, again, I used lotion. Bend over our pin, Let's cut off half of this, which would be the excess. Go ahead and so a lot of people ask me, how do you turn that wire? And so I'm going to tell you the best way to turn that wire is if you're holding your round nose pliers like this, okay? You're going to go ahead and get it's going to take a little flexibility of the wrist. You're going to want to turn your hand a little upside down where your fingernails are pointing towards you. And you see your round nose plier is vertical to you again. And then you're going to crimp the end of that wire and turn your pliers back around to you. Okay? And so if you see, I did that and it's not exactly in the position that I want it to be. If you see, it's still a little offset. And that's how that's why I said in the other earring is that you'll just have to kind of play around with that wire until you can get it exactly the way you want it to be. So I'm just going to play with it a bit to get it in the position that I want. And yes, it will take practice, as I've done this thousands of times. So I already know how to curl my hand to get the wire exactly the way I want it. But it took me at least a few dozen times to get really good at it. So don't expect to get it on your first try. It will take you multiple tries to get it right, but just don't give up. Don't ever give up. Just keep going. You'll get to it eventually, and you'll be able to do it in your sleep. I remember the girls that I was training when we were first doing this, they used to get so frustrated with how their we call these eyelets, how their eyelets were coming out. And I used to say, just keep practicing. Just keep practicing. And they did it. Eventually now they're pros. They do it in their sleep too. All right, now we've got our 4 mushroom, and they're now charms. So we've turned them into mushroom beads, into mushroom charms. And at this point is when we're going to turn them into earrings. And so you're just going to get your earring hook, and these are still sterling silver. They have a 925 stamp on here. And then this is the easier part. I'm not going to say easiest because it still takes some finessing, but now you're going to go ahead and open up this eye hoop over here, attach your charm, and then just close it back up. 1 earring down. Let's go ahead and get the other. We'll do the same thing. Open, feed our charm, and close. 2 more times. And close. 1 last time. And close. There you go. We've got our 4 earrings. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at them so you guys can see just really how beautiful they are. I just love the details. I just really love the details of these cute earrings. Each one of these glass earrings are individually handmade, and because it's glass and it's artistic, no 2 are exactly alike. So they're just so beautiful, so dainty, super cute. I really hope you enjoyed making these great earrings with me. And please, guys, we're growing our channel, so share, like, subscribe. Stay tuned to some further DIYs that I'll be posting. And also, please comment if there's anything here that particularly stood out to you, or if you wish I would have just maybe gave you a little bit more of a tutorial on how to curl the pin, or maybe you would have liked to seen how the actual lamp work is made, or where I organize my parts, or whatever it is that stood out to you. Please comment below with what you'd like me to elaborate on. And as always, guys, stay chic, be chic, and be inspired. Talk to you later. Bye.